Hello everyone, I'm Nathan. I'm living in Qingdao in China, and I thought I'd just give a bit of a take on what it's like to live here. Um, I've been living here now for about 3 months, and Qingdao is a great city. China is a great place to be, to travel in, and to live in. Um, But of course, recently there were certain developments. One of the developments was, of course, coronavirus, which has spread far and wide. It's become an epidemic in this country. Not quite yet a pandemic, as far as I know. So I think I'd just like to give my thoughts on what it's like living here while the coronavirus epidemic is taking place and is at full throttle. It seems to be ploughing through Wuhan and Hubei province and all the surrounding provinces, and has even spread to Shandong province, which is where Qingdao is located. So I thought I would just give my thoughts on this virus. So I'm sat here in my apartment. I will try and show you the best I can. So this is the apartment that I live in. Actually, if we can just go to the window and show you what's going on outside. So there is quite a lot of activity going on down in Qingdao, but no word of a lie. This highway over here has been more or less empty for the past week and a half. It's just been totally barren, deprived of all cars, all vehicles, even emergency vehicles, things that you would typically see on a daily basis, have not really been in their full strength, in their full numbers. It is quite busy now, but even so, it's not as busy as it usually is. It is a Sunday evening, of course, as well, so you have to take that into account. But I mean, look, the virus has spread quite far and wide. People are worried here. There's no kind of debate going on here. It's just, okay, the government says that you must do this, people do it. And it's working quite well because the streets are empty. People are barely leaving. People are rarely leaving their apartment. So it is empty. You know, it's evening here. It's a Sunday afternoon. People are concerned. People are panicking, and to an extent, I'd say rightly so. But the problem here is that is that it's making the country come to a standstill, and so daily life here has not resumed yet. People are still in that panic mode. So yeah, what I'd like to discuss is just really my reaction, what I do on a daily basis, and things like this. Okay, so what I will typically do is wear my face mask. Actually, I use two. I use this one here. It's excessive. I mean, come on, it's a face mask. It's designed to keep only some of the bacteria, virus, whatever, out of your face. But you will typically do this, and then you'll put on another layer. I mean, I do this. Most people just have the one layer, and they wear the face mask whenever they go out to the shops, supermarkets, what have you. But restaurants and everything, they're closed. You can't go to a restaurant; it's closed. All of the businesses here, in fact, 95% of the businesses here are closed. So yeah, I have a bag. I just went into a small convenience store over here. Bought a bag full of disposable face masks. It's not the N95 mask. It's just a simple surgical mask, and you're supposed to use it once and then dispose of it. But I try to use it as much as possible, and it works well. So luckily, you're going to see Qingdao in the evening, it's kind of dusk. The sun is going in, or it has gone in. In fact, you rarely see the sun here anyway because it's extremely polluted. It's hazy. There's smog on many days, and so I mean, you can tell anyway. It's a great place to be here in the great Chinese city. Yeah, so all I just say is that the panic here is somewhat justified. I don't think that people are really too keen on going outside. I don't think even foreigners are keen on that either. I think that people have to remain cautious, and you've really got to try and consider the advice of global health authorities and even the Chinese government, who are dealing with this firsthand and who have been dealing with this for a few months now. Yeah, it is boring. I mean, we are really advised to stay in our apartments, to really try and keep everything locked up. I mean, of course, this is not some kind of zombie apocalypse, but what it is it's a call to action from both the Chinese people and the foreign people and the governments and everything, and to really just to do as you're told and to stay inside as much as possible. And that's exactly what we've been doing. It is quite boring, but there's been plenty of opportunity to get out and to see everything, to do things, to have some fun, and to really just try and resume a bit of that normality, and to try and keep yourself as occupied as possible, while not endangering yourself, exposing yourself to this virus. So I'll try to give as many updates as possible. I'm thinking of making this into a kind of vlog channel about what it's like to live in China, just generally. But certainly at the moment, there's a lot of panic and a lot of confusion going on with the Chinese people and the government and what have you. And yeah, all I would say is stay safe. And wherever you are in the world, that is. And again, just try to enjoy life. Catch you later. Bye-bye. So I'm just entering my bedroom now. And I go to sleep with this view, and I wake up with this view every single day. But as you can see, there is some activity out there. There are cars on the highway. There are cars at traffic lights. There are lights. So it's not as if the whole city has literally come to a standstill. And then over here, there are just endless apartments. And there are lights, and it's just a tremendous sight to behold. Again, there are cars on the road, but this, bear in mind, is relatively peaceful compared to how it usually is. I mean, we often do not think or do not know just how chaotic Chinese cities are. But usually there are endless people walking in the streets. You can see the cars parked there. They belong to people, no doubt. There is somebody with a torch down there. I don't know what he is doing, looking for something. security is tight in these apartment complexes, and so it wouldn't be beyond all thought that he was just making sure that everything was locked down tight. But anyway, yes, this is a view from my room, and you can see that there is some activity. Alright, see you later. Bye bye.